Okay, this is the video for the SHIVR ANC and 3D headphone. This is an item that was sent to me about a month ago, I believe, and it was in full beta mode. This looks like it's a pretty much finished product. Everything that came with the instructions that I've tried to activate or start has worked flawlessly. When you turn it on, you don't have to hold down a button for 3 seconds or something. It actually automatically searches for a device to host it. And wow, that's a washout. That HD 1181 is the device. It paired up quite smoothly. It paired up with the FiO X5 Gen 3 DAP smoothly as well, but I'm using this actually to try to test wired mode, because this is an audio channel and I believe that wired mode is the best mode. I wanted to hear what this thing sounded like without all of the 3D stuff. And I lit the first song that, this is Ghetto Boys, first song that I listened to was actually Beatles' Across the Universe, and there's the birds and stuff at the beginning of that, and I thought that 3D was activated on this because it sounded so spatial, and I realized it wasn't, and then I thought, oh, okay, we're doing good now. We're doing good. I'm going to do that video now, and I'm doing it right now. So you turn on the switch, and it's automatically going to blink and look for whatever you're going to connect it to, your phone. You open your phone, and if you've ever connected something Bluetooth, you go into the Bluetooth part of the device, you look for it, and then you maybe have to click a button that says pair, and then they connect themselves, and it says that it's paired. That is this button right here. This button right now is in the 3D mode, the blue. Go ahead and hold that, get it in focus. Okay, you can see A and C. If I hit that again, it goes off. I got nothing. If I hit this button once, I'm in active noise canceling right now. That would be the green light. It works. I got a heater behind me right now because it's very cold in Japan, and it worked fine. On the other side, you've got your plus minus for your volume. You've got your play and pause. You've got your charge port, USB-C. If you hit this button twice, one after the other, 1, 2, it turns blue, and now you're into the 3D mode. When you, let me go back, when you activate noise canceling, it activates like it does with all noise canceling devices, and it seems to drop the overall volume by about 1 or 2 dB, which is what happens on my Sony as well. Let me put that down for a second. It comes, this here, Ghetto Boys for Life, comes with a case that was in the previous video. Soft shell, not soft shell, it's kind of hard. Small, easy, convenient. It's got a nice hook. If I go overboard, it looks like I'm shilling for the company, so this is kind of a tightrope for me to walk. Would I wreck this item? I would, because you're getting a good price on it because you're on board the early stages. Would I use it myself? I use YouTube every day because I live in Japan and I need to stay connected to America via YouTube, watching sports, and I watch ESPN every day, and not having a wire all around me is something that I like. And this has aptX LL, which is the low latency codec, which is designed for multimedia. I did not know that when I did my first video, I don't believe. That is really an important point, because the codec by Qualcomm was designed to be used with video. Because the issue with Bluetooth and using anything like FaceTime or anything like that is the audio and the video, which is interlaced, will seem to go out of sync because of the latency issue. So the codec that's inside this, the aptX LL, is designed to prevent your audio and video from seeming to not be in sync. And if that happens, you're done. If you're watching a movie, I was watching World War Z with another set of Bluetooths, the Bluedios, about a year ago, and it slowly became apparent that I was a half a second behind with the audio, and I couldn't fix it, and that was the end of the movie. I didn't watch it to the end because I was so pissed off. This won't do that because of the codec that it has in it. This is the cable that comes with it. It's okay. It's very durable. It's the rubber. It's not the spidery kind that makes me go mental. So it's cool like that. It's got a charge cable. that is USB-C for connecting and for charging it up. So you've got two cables that come with it in the case. Sound quality, it does not sound emphasized in the bass like a lot of the wireless devices. As you can see, Ghetto Boys right now. Doesn't seem to be emphasized in the bass as much as the Sony, for example. It sounds much more balanced, which I think for general tuning is probably the preferred one, because when you activate ANC, it seems to elevate the distortion, and if you've got an elevated bass before you switch this on, the sound quality is going to suffer. It doesn't suffer on this set. So I would rec this in wired mode, and because it's got aptX-LL, I would rec it for what it's intended for. For using it in games, I played with War Robots. I was going to actually do it in the video, but because I don't use a wide lens, you're not really going to get it, and I could really be saying anything and you wouldn't know, because I can't sync the audio with my video on this channel. I'm not doing that yet, so that would be utterly pointless. It does work though, and the 3D does seem to give a wider effect. It's a DSP is what it is. It's a digital sound processing chip that's inside this device. It's trying to give, by manipulation of some frequency, a sense of wider space. It does actually, in fact, do that. Strongest point of this, I would say, would be just its wired mode sound, because when all else fails, what these drivers sound like is the baseline of everything else. If these things sound like crap when they're wired, everything else is going to sound less than that, because when you engage everything else on this device, you're going away from the original tuning. This is a set of headphones, and it has two speakers, and it's supposed to play music or audio. It does that well in wired mode. That's important. So I'm cool. I'm happy. I would like more bass, but I know that if it had more bass and then I hit noise canceling, that's going to increase the amount of distortion and eat at my sound quality. So they tuned it smartly. They did a good job. I can't really find any fault with it. When I first got this and looked at it, I thought, yeah, that's not supposed to be, actually, that would be cool because I got ADHD. It actually does turn on both sides. It looks cool. It's got a low profile on the head. The 3D effect seems to work. The noise canceling definitely works, and the stable line, hard cabled sound is actually very good. And again, connected to the phone. Holy crap, that's white. Was not a problem with this device either. So it doesn't. How's the yellow? Swing. Sounds good. Again, power switch on and off. No, green right now, it's ANC, double pump. Switches to blue. Now I'm in the 3D mode. Want to turn that off? Give it a single switch. Now I'm just in regular mode, which is Bluetooth. So I'm transferring wirelessly from my device. If I want to give myself some more perceived isolation from outside sound, I would hit the ANC. If I was playing a game or watching a movie and wanted to get some sense of surround, double pump on that and go into the 3D mode. I believe I'm sending this back to them. I don't think this is being given to me, so there's no compensation for this. I'm just doing this because somebody asked me, and there's a lot of issues that go on with crowdfunding, and I'm one of the people that will follow up if there is an issue. So if you guys are watching this video and you think this guy's going to abandon us, no, I won't. If something comes on with this and it doesn't meet and it's not the same quality as what I have in my possession, I'll be there. I'm going to be doing it for another company right now on the behalf of the people that invested. So I'm in this as kind of good. You won't see that. Hopefully you never do, because everything works out just fine. So that's the SHIVR ANC and 3D headphone. Everything works the way that they said it does. No hiccups, no glitches, no odd beeps, no long pauses, no weird sound, no hollow mids, no elevated bass, no rolled off treble that I could detect. Everything sounds fine. I'm not wrecking it because I'm not wasn't sent to me to be wrecked. It was sent to me to be checked, listened to, and a video done for it. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm not going to put a green check mark next to this because it's not what I'm supposed to do. It's not a review. It's a product demonstration. This is a functioning working unit, and it does all of the things that it's advertised to be done for you. Okay? So that's it. If you guys have questions, leave it in the comment section. I think the biggest thing that people are concerned with is just the sound quality. If it doesn't sound good, all of this other stuff doesn't really matter. Am I wrong? You want a good sound. Sounds good. There you go. And I got the Ghetto Boys in this. Awesome. And I'm out. You guys got any questions? Leave comments. You have any problems in the future? You leave comments. Okay? And I'm out.